There have been dozens of phenomenal high school athletes in Connecticut history, but you'd be hard-pressed to find a more accomplished one than Bobby Valentine. An all-state selection in football, baseball, and track at Rippewam High School in Stamford, Bobby accepted a football scholarship to attend USC. But before he ever played for the Trojans, he signed a contract with the Dodgers, who selected him 5th overall in the 1968 baseball amateur draft. Bobby won 1,186 games during a 16-year MLB managerial career. The highlight, taking his Mets to the World Series in 2000. And he's now the highly successful athletic director at Sacred Heart University in Fairfield. We are delighted to welcome Bobby Valentine as our keynote speaker. Bobby, I moved to Connecticut in 1973, and I wasn't here very long when I heard all these tales about this fantastic high school career you had, particularly on the football field. When you think of your high school playing days, does it make you smile?
Sure, what I can remember of them, of course, Bob. Yeah, no, I have friends, Rick Robustelli, who was a competitor at the time. He was at the other high school in Stamford, Connecticut, works with me here. We're always reminiscing. Dave Bike, who was the first baseball player drafted from the state of Connecticut, because in '65, when he was in high school, that was the first year of the draft, and he was drafted from across the street right here. Those years are such formative years, but the young guys don't want to hear about what happened back then. I have to really tell them that I wore a helmet. I did. It was a hard helmet. Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the lessons you learned playing high school sports and how you've been able to use those lessons throughout your life as a Major League Baseball player, a Major League Baseball manager, a TV analyst, a restaurateur, and now as an athletic director.
Wow, those are a lot of things, lessons learned. But, the greatest lesson was that in order to have success, you need teamwork. And the way to have teamwork is to trust in each other and trust in the coaching staff. And so that was established at a very young age in my heart and in my mind, and in high school, it was implanted. So I trusted my coaches and I trusted my teammates, and so did everyone else around us. And so we worked together as a team. And, I talk about that at the college level. I talked about that at the professional level. And, I was lucky enough to be around people who informed me. They taught me and told me the right things. They instructed me. They showed me how to do things, and they inspired me. They made me want to be as good as I could possibly be. And that's why I'm a lucky guy today.
So when we talk about our honorees tonight, these scholar athletes, they've had a tough 2 years. Oh. The pandemic has been brutal for everyone, but especially a year ago, the seniors had their senior year season taken right out from underneath them. But life's all about overcoming obstacles. Your Major League Baseball career took an abrupt turn when you suffered a debilitating leg injury, colliding with an outfield fence. Can you talk a little bit about, being able to overcome setbacks and how you need to do that to be successful in life, professionally and personally?
Yeah, sure, Bob. And in particular in this year, I've seen athletes all around me, all different ages, use the lessons that they've learned to get through this pandemic and lead. And the biggest thing you hear about the great athletes is that they have the ability to adjust and adapt. And this past year has been all about adapting, all about adjusting, all about the things that athletes learn on the court, on the field, in the pool, or on the track, how to adjust to the weather, how to adjust to the competition, how to adjust to that defeat, to get up off the ground and give your best the next time. All of those adjustments and adaptations are what makes an athlete love to do what he does, because it's continually changing. And I'm just proud of these scholar athletes for getting to where they are today. And I'm hoping that their backpack of experiences are filled with experiences from this year. The experience of adapting and learning and changing and adjusting and helping and being there when other people, their teammates, their friends, their family needed them. That's why they're being honored here today, because they are those type of students.
And they're all about to embark on a new chapter in their life. What advice would you have for them as they embark on this new experience?
Yeah, well, kiddingly, I always say don't let the classroom get in the way of a good education, because when you move away for the first time, now the world opens up and there are all kinds of experiences, all kinds of things that you need to experience in order to grow. And that I ask them to look at the world with bright eyes and open eyes and confidence, and understand that there's going to always be that fork in the road, that there's not one way of doing things, that you have to be ready to adjust along the way. And Yogi Berra said, when you come to that fork in the road, you have to take it. Well, there's wisdom in that. That means if the road is blocked, don't turn around and go home. Get to your destination another way.
Great message. Thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Pleasure, Bob. Thank you.